Do not adjust your Twitch streams. We are back here on another beautiful Saturday. Thank you all for tuning in to Syndicate Championship Wrestling's Saturday Showdown. I am your hostess with the mostest, Shaggy Black, here on another episode of SCW Showdown. Thank you all for tuning in. Getting ready to get cracking as we got some new appearances from some new wrestlers, and I'm not even going to keep it olden for too long. It's going to be Hannibal versus Half Man, Half Amazing. I got another match here with a bunch of H's. I'm going to do my best here to keep up because, oof, y'all know how letters be beating me up. A little bit of outside of kayfabe there. I hope you all guys, how your weekend's been. I was all good. Just kind of getting the formalities out of the way before I tap into Shaggy Monsoon here. So thank y'all for always tuning in every Saturday, as you always do. Give me uno momento before I hit that button and we can get on to the ring. All right, let's go ahead and head down to the ring. It is one of the best days of the week. And here we go.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Queens, New York, weighing in at 248 pounds, Hannibal Harnage Hatcher.
Hannibal Harnage Hatcher, a.k.a. Triple H, the H'iest H who's ever H'd in SCW, makes his way to the ring and inside it. He makes his SCW debut. What a talent. Scouted out by our GM, Ian Jacobs, here brought over to the SCW faithful. I can't wait to see what the aerial hitman has in store for us as he's looking to face an old SCW faithful.
And his opponent from the 70s, weighing in at 229 pounds, Mr. Amazing.
Half Man, Half Amazing brings his ass out from the 70s and into your hearts, dancing his way down, getting the SCW faithful hyped. He is the one that he may not have many wins, if any, here in SCW, but he has won over the hearts of the SCW faithful as he making his way down to the ring to take on his new opponent and Hannibal Hatcher, who we shall call the SCW Triple H, the aerial assassin, the New York Hitman, as it was. But he's come. It's like, but this is gonna be an interesting test today, as Hannibal is we've never seen in the ring, but I've always heard good things. Especially he is a quick striker. A little bit of technical prowess along with high-flying moves, but you see both men are ready as the ref rings the bell, and here we go. And out the gates, Hannibal takes to the air, cutter. What a cutter from that aerial assassin. Will this match be over as quick as it is? As quick as it started? Oh, that's a problem with high-risk maneuvers, as he gets styled on by Half Man. But that's the thing with aerial maneuvers. They're called high risk for a reason. As you see Hannibal trying to get Half Man in the corner, and Half Man's not having any of that. Half Man's not having any of that. Half Man's giving it to you all that he can do. And Half Man, say what you will about Half Man, he's not a slouch in the ring as he does a springboard moonsault. Looks like an Arabian airbuster as he goes to the top rope, telling Hannibal to get up. Half Man, flying missile drop kick from the top, and he goes for a pin. One, kick out at one. Hannibal making his Syndicate Wrestling Championship debut. Syndicate Championship Wrestling, excuse me, debut here up against Halfman. And you got to say, I don't know, that's the problem with most competitors. They do not take Halfman seriously, and Halfman will be the, another missed opportunity by Hannibal. He's got to realize that he's got to aim higher, but it looks like he's taking that striking ability to Halfman. Oh man, what type of air maneuvers we see from Hannibal? But DDT from Halfman, half amazing. And Halfman with another springboard moonsault misses, doesn't get all of it. And Hannibal looking to take advantage with the knee to the face. Oh, and he's biting the hand of Halfman. Hannibal, I guess this is what they do from New York. They just bite into anything. Oh my God, what vicious attacks to Halfman's hand. Another aerial assault from Hannibal. Hannibal plants him, goes for a pinfall. 1, 2, kick out at 2. A lot of people in the audience thinking that Halfman bit Dallas's love style, but what a maneuver from the top rope. Reverse Phoenix splash. And then another moonsault. This man isn't called the aerial assassin for a reason. Former bodyguard for 50 Cent and the rest of G Unit, but was soon let go from his duties due to just pertaining to violence all the time. And Halfman with a clothesline from nowhere, taking Hannibal out of here. And Hannibal trying to get the momentum back on his side. What's this? Reversal, doesn't matter what it is. And Halfman, neckbreaker to Hannibal. Halfman could be setting up. And here he comes, styling, profiling Halfman with the leg drop. And we got a pinfall. 1, 2. Only count to 2. Halfman can't believe it, but Halfman knows what he has to do to put Hannibal down. And he's looking like he's going for it. No, another leg, like a 70s hangover. Leg drop. And what a block. Another block. Halfman's telling folks that he's not new to this. He's true to this. But Hannibal's showing everyone that he is not to be trifled with a vicious knee attack. Both strikes. We're going back to the top rope again. Another Phoenix splash, but he's blocked by Halfman. Halfman dodges out of the way. We got another cutter from Hannibal. Springboard cutter from Hannibal. Jesus. Taking him out. And what's Hannibal got in the corner? Hannibal going for what he likes to call the chalk outline. The chalk line. 1, 2, 3. Your winner, Hannibal, with the chalk line DDT. Sheesh. Hannibal making an impressive debut against Halfman. What a debut from the aerial assassin. The hired hitman out here taking out our Halfman with the chalk line DDT.
Hannibal Harnage Hatcher.
Triple H of the skies finds his target and takes it out. Only time will tell to see who will be his next target here in SCW. And I can't wait to see what that has in store. Speaking of in store, we got 2 SCW favorites here, with the natural Isaac Murphy taking on Lil Bill in a match Isaac Murphy called out himself as after the contest he had last week and came victorious, he actually called out Little Bill, making impressions after the match was done, and backstage interviewer pretty much said Isaac literally looked at Bill and said, Bill, you've taken too much shine here in SCW, and it's time to recognize your place here among the SCW faithful, amongst the ranks, as Isaac Murphy looks to climb his way back up to the ladder. However, Bill, ladies and gentlemen, is, as we all have known, is no slouch. And Bill will not take kindly to this. But let's see what he says in the ring, as Bill is not a man for a lot of words, but settles everything in that ring. But here comes the natural, Isaac Murphy.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Greensboro, North Carolina, weighing in at 266 pounds, the natural, Isaac Murphy.
Will today be another victory for Isaac Murphy, or will Bill tell the natural to shut the hell up and get back to getting dubs? We will see, because Isaac doesn't say a lot, but when he does, he puts passion in everything that he says. And despite what you may think, a lot of people still actually somewhat like the in-ring ability of Isaac Murphy. However, the lack of wins may need to change, as he needs to win over not only the GM in the back making these matches, but the crowd itself. Isaac Murphy looking to rip out the hearts of the SCW faithful here by taking out Little Bill. But that's going to be a challenge worthy of the natural. As you see, stunning, basking in his own glory, but of own figment of his imagination, because again, he may make the same mistake others have and take Little Bill for granted. And speaking of, here we go.
And his opponent from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 159 pounds, the strong man, Little Bill.
The bad man from the wild lands of North Carolina. Little Bill makes his way coming down to the ring. And Little Bill, again, people love this man. Hell, I love him. But it's been a rough road for Bill as of late. Both of these men, actually. But Bill looking to make a turnaround to get his name back up in the power rankings and get another title shot. Meanwhile, Isaac Murphy looking to slow him down. And the ref's ready. Here we go. And Isaac Murphy taking it to Bill early out of the corner with the knee shots. Early. Thank you all for tuning in to another Saturday edition of SCW Showdown. Again, I am your host, Shaggy Black. You can catch us here every Saturday, 1 p.m. Eastern, noon Central, only on this Twitch stream, as we see Isaac Murphy taking on Little Bill, and Isaac Murphy strutting his stuff after hitting such vicious knees in the corner. Oh! And the way that Bill can win this match is keeping up his quick athleticism, but but folks forget that the big man, Isaac Murphy, is quick on his feet too. Very strong. He's going to have to keep Bill down and keep the momentum down, because we all know Bill is one trap away from keeping up a win. But Isaac being calculating, going up to the top rope, telling Bill to get up. Bill slowly getting up to his feet. What's Isaac got planned here? Isaac with a clothesline variation of a splash here, but doesn't matter. He looks like he's going to these elbow drops, and just disrespectful from Isaac Murphy. Isaac stalks his opponent with another vicious elbow drop to the chest. And Bill looking to gain some offense Oh, knee strike from Issac. Again, both these men trying to prove things to the SCW faithful. Maybe the boys in the back. Oh, code breaker. Facebuster from Lil Bill. And what's Lil Bill got planned? Splash! Springboard splash to Issac Murphy. And Bill going right back up the top. This is exactly what Bill needs to do, is keep Issac Murphy off of his feet with quick and explosive attacks. And here's that Hurricanrana. Issac not having any of that. And Issac going for some style of variation, but he didn't get it. And both these men reversing each other's moves. Again, Lil Bill's got to do what he can to keep that man down with these quick strikes and quick attacks and keeping the man off of his feet here. And there you go. There it is, Bill, with the chest chops. Bill going for a kick to the back. And Issac waking up with that beautiful drop kick from Issac Murphy, the 6'5" man from Connecticut, but looks like he doesn't get all of that. Elbow drop. A little bit with a sling bag drop kick to Issac Murphy. And now he's taking out that arm of Issac Murphy. You know, if he doesn't have that arm, he can't do the checkmate. Trying to take out Issac with these quick attacks, and Bill goes for a clothesline and misses. Issac gets out of the way. Clothesline from Issac, another one. Drop into the corner. Splash from Issac Murphy. Another clothesline from Issac Murphy. Wow, look at the athleticism of the big man. Issac just going with more just disrespectful tactics. Like I said, both these men in dire needs of a win. Issac picked up a win last week. Oh, knee drop. Issac picked up a win last week. We got a pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Issac picking up a windfall against Buck Nasty this week. And we also know Buck Nasty is on this card, as he will be facing the returning Psebastian in what could be a wild match. And Bill going for a Hurricanrana and just gets it blocked. And Issac Murphy just drives Bill head into the ground. Issac just brutalizing Bill, man. He's not giving Bill a chance to breathe here. Like I said, both men are in dire needs of victories here. Bill unfortunately losing to Kevin Youngblood last week, and Issac Murphy actually beating Buck Nasty in the same episode, which you can go back on this Twitch stream and watch. And Issac Murphy looking to set up for the checkmate. Checkmate! He got it. He got all of it. Pulls Bill away from the ropes, and it looks like he's going for a pinfall. He does. Will this be enough to put Bill away? 1, 2, 3. Your winner, Issac Murphy, off of the checkmate. Jeez. I'm not going to lie to you, folks. That was the first time I've ever seen Bill get worn down like that. Bill going for the SCW special. Will we see a sign of respect? Will we see a sign of respect here? Don't think we will. And Bill just knocks out Issac Murphy. Bill has had enough. Lil Bill has had enough and knocks Issac Murphy out for disrespectful comments. He is tired of the SCW handshake. Here we go. What a turn of events from Bill to Issac Murphy, and Issac just left in the center of the ring. Wow, what a turn. I gotta tell you, folks, I am beside myself, but I also find it funny that only Issac Murphy can get knocked out on his feet by Bill. But it was like, that may not be the end of it, as Bill was not taking the disrespect from Issac Murphy in his comments from earlier. But here we go. Into our next match, we have another debut here, as Hacksaw Leo Simmons makes his way down to the SCW arena to face off against one half of the tag team, the Core, Steel. And here we go. Wow, what a turn of events. It looks like the fans, especially in the chat, really enjoyed that sucker punch from Bill there.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Core from Albuquerque, New Mexico, weighing in at 215 pounds, the hardcore icon, Steel.
Steel, an indie darling, alongside his partner Crimson, a part of the tag team known as the Core, coming in right now to have a singles match. And we haven't seen Steel in a while here, but he's always welcome here in SCW. As the high-flying hardcore assassin is here, making his singles competition debut here in SCW. But speaking of making their debut, here's one I am excited.
And his opponent from New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing in at 271 pounds, Hacksaw Leo Simmons.
Hacksaw Leo Simmons making his SCW debut here today on Showdown, taking on Steel. This man, a former Olympian wrestler and mixed martial artist in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, coming from the lands of New Orleans. One of his favorite styles of wrestling is pretty much, you're gonna get a lot of imitation on Taz here. As you see, he's paying homage. He's paying homage to one of the favorite wrestlers here. Is Leo ready to make his debut? Leo with the suplexes already to Steel. What's Leo got planned here? Going to the top rope. That is not a Taz-like maneuver. What? He tries to hit a splash, but Steel rolls out of the way. Again, Leo Simmons, a technical wrestler with a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu mixed martial arts background and a gold medal Olympic wrestler. It's like before he suffered a minor injury that kept him out of competition, but now he is here in SCW showing off his abilities. But you see Steel not having any of that with going for another shooting star press, but gets it blocked. Leo attacking that arm of Steel. Leo attacking that arm could be setting up for a submission later down the road. Steel gets his neck broke by Hacksaw here. Leo says he's proud to be a part of the SCW faithful now, part of the SCW wrestling. We got a pinfall here. One kick out at one. Leo Simmons here, happy to make his debut here from New Orleans, all the way coming up here and facing this. We got some vicious chops and kicks. My goodness. Look at that kickboxing. Maybe a little bit of kickboxing background in there, as I see. And speaking of, we got another submission. He was working that leg earlier, and it looks like he's still working that leg. We have a submission victory. He is working the leg of Steel, and Steel gets out of it. Leo ducks whatever Steel had planned, but Steel sees that and counters it of his own. Steel coming out of here. Oh, looks like Leo Simmons has been busted open. Doesn't matter. Exploder suplex. Snap Exploder suplex here. We got that same submission. He is working the leg of Steel, but Steel gets the rope break. Got an elbow drop to the face of Steel here, but he's got that protective mask on. Whatever Steel going for, Leo got out of the way. Leo not having anything Steel is trying to do. Leo showing off that strength here, tossing Steel aside. Leo stalking Steel here. And Steel not having any of that. Steel gets out of it, whatever he had planned. And Leo showing off that strength here. And Steel showing off that speed. And Leo just throws Steel outside of the ring here. It's not very gentlemanly-like. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for tuning in to another SCW Showdown here on Saturday. As you're watching the debut of Hacksaw Leo Simmons taking on Steel. And Leo been busted open as he gets Steel back into the ring. Leo looked like he's stalking his opponent. What's he got planned here? Picking up Steel. Goes for a clothesline, misses. Steel with a neck breaker of his own. Extreme Icon taken after Leo Simmons here, giving Leo Simmons a run for his money. DDT to Leo. Steel, cutter, neck breaker from behind, and Steel going to the top rope. Oh! Too much flippity flop, got Steel out of here. And Leo tries to go for another clothesline and misses. Leo just says enough of that. Plants him with a hammerlock slam, and he goes back to stalking Steel. And Leo calls this Operation Doomsday. Doomsday Driver. And Steel is out. Steel is out. He is out on Dream Street. Operation Doomsday Driver, that could be it. As Leo pulls him away from the ropes, we got a pinfall. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God, 2.999. The Hardcore Icon is not staying down. Leo Simmons not having any of that. Show strength. Fred Hampton Driver. Fred Hampton Driver into another Operation Doomsday. Oh my God. Leo Simmons keeping Steel down, and he goes for the pinfall. 1, 2, 3. What a hell of a statement from Leo Simmons. Protect your neck indeed. As Steel may not even have too much of a neck. You see the missed attempt there from the top row from Steel. And then it was one Fred Hampton Driver into another Operation Doomsday.
Winner, Hacksaw Leo Simmons.
Hacksaw Leo Simmons gets the victory here from on his SCW debut, damn near killing Steel. But you see the young man with a cut over his eye? My goodness, he is going to be a superstar here in SCW. Given the taste, we may have a new tough bastard coming here in SCW, but time will only tell. Speaking of time, it is time to see the return match of the Vibe God as Psebastian takes on Buck Nasty here on another SCW Saturday. Thank you all for tuning in. Here we always here appreciate you, the boys in the back and myself. Always appreciate any and everyone that actually comes in and watches the streams. We love doing this for you all. I love doing this for you. Being on the screen here, entertaining you every Saturday. Who knows, man? You may be going through something, and something just as minuscule as this may brighten up your day. Seeing people virtually get their ass whooped, and me calling it. Speaking of calling it, let's head down to the ring. as we hear the legendary chant. And here he comes now.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, weighing in at 270 pounds, the legend.
Buck Nasty, the self-proclaimed legend, comes down to the ring. And what could be possibly talk of retirement? Buck has not seen his fair share of victories here in SCW as of late, and he's been talking about hanging it up because it's like he's not going to sully his reputation and legacy by coming in the rebirth of SCW and losing these matches. And he wants to preserve his legacy. Two-time tag team champion, one-time SCW champion, one-time pure champion. But speaking of former champions, it is the return of the Vibe God.
And his opponent, accompanied by the Dominator, Harrison, from West Hollywood, California, weighing in at 240 pounds, Psebastian.
Psebastian, the Vibe God himself, along with his godly servant, with his godly servant Harrison, he makes his SCW return from being away. And the last time we seen this man, it was up against his longtime rival, Joe West, as Joe picks up a crazy victory. Sorry about that, folks. Picks up a crazy victory in an Iron Man match, which should go down as one of SCW's best matches of the year. But Psebastian lost that 4 pins to 4-6. And Psebastian looking to come back and make his in-ring re-debut here in SCW against Buck Nasty. And these two haven't met in the ring often, but the one time that they did, Psebastian did pick up the win. Let's see if he actually can do it again here, as Buck is ready to get ready. And Psebastian, as always, doing his thing, and the ref rings the bell, and here we go. Both men, former champions. Buck Nasty, a Grand Slam champion, while Psebastian, a former pure champion here in SCW, and showing off the strength early. With three power, just power slams from that, and Psebastian going for a triangle headbutt, but he doesn't get it. Buck throwing Psebastian into the corner now. Buck showing off those prize fighting abilities by throwing those quick rights. Psebastian scouted that. Didn't scout that, though, as Buck showing off his strength with the backbreaker. Psebastian not having any of that either. And Psebastian makes room, but Buck counters everything Psebastian's been throwing at him. But not countering that, as Psebastian's getting thrown around like yesterday's garbage. And Buck Nasty going to the air with an elbow drop. This match was made by our GM, Ian Jacobs, because we got a pinfall here. 1, 2, kick out at 2. This match was made by Ian Jacobs due to the fact that our main event of this evening will see Joe West go up against the Timb God himself, J Omega, and And Ian Jacobs did not want Psebastian interfering again, and Psebastian showing off his shine of strength by powerbombing Buck Nasty 3 times. But Buck doesn't stay down for long, and Buck with a shoulder charge. Buck with a splash but misses. Psebastian gets out of the way, and Buck's slow to get up. Psebastian with a knee with a face buster. Psebastian with the bot and getting hit with the body shots, but throws one of his own. Psebastian throwing Buck Nasty out of the ring. It's like, sheesh. The lack of respect Buck Nasty has been getting over these past few weeks has been monumental. From boys in the back losing respect for him to the SCW faithful, will this be the last time we see Buck Nasty in an SCW ring? Only time will tell, as Psebastian is making it look so easy and effortless by stretching out the arm of Buck Nasty, taking out the back of Buck, knees to the back there. Psebastian being away after that devastating loss he took to Joe West at Civil War in the Iron Man match. But now he's looking to be a pain in Joe West's side, as Joe West was supposed to have a match against JT Money. And what a headbutt. And what a side slam from Psebastian. Psebastian stalking his opponent and just goes for a chop, and Buck just eats it, whatever that was. Buck throwing Bastion in the corner. Buck Nasty was getting folded like laundry earlier, but it looks like he's picking the momentum back on his side. And Buck with those body shots. And now it's Psebastian's turn to get tossed around. As Buck Nasty, is he going for Mr. Nasty? Goes for the pin. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Kick out at 2. As Buck could be going for the big Nasty here, and whatever his name looks like, Psebastian blocks it. Psebastian with a headshot. Vicious punch to the head. What Psebastian got planned here? Going for the ropes. Looks like Buck blocked it. Buck showing off that sign of strength again, slamming Psebastian to the ground and also picking Bastion back up. Just a variation of a powerful Oklahoma slam. We got a pinfall. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Buck thought he had him, couldn't believe it, tells the ref to go back and count. And Bastion going for another arm breaker, stretching out that arm so Buck can't do the little Nasty or big Nasty. Earlier, Psebastian going to the top rope. What's Bastion got planned here? Missile elbow drop. Psebastian pulls Buck Nasty into the center of the ring, getting him away from those ropes. What's he got planned here? Going for a pinfall. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Bastion stalking his opponent. What's he got planned here? Oh, he goes for a punch. Buck Nasty rolls. Buck again showing off that strength here. Will this be Buck's time? Will Buck actually get a victory here as he goes for the big net? As he goes, plants Psebastian but gets a rope break. He could be going for the little Nasty, the big Nasty, but misses. Another solid punch from Psebastian, and we got a pin. 1, 2, that can't be it. Kick out at 2. Psebastian wondering what he has to do to keep Buck Nasty down. I will say this, Buck, say what you will about Buck Nasty, but this man is a fighter through and through. But so is Psebastian with the quick strikes. With a comeback heel kick here from Psebastian. What Psebastian got playing here? Oh! Forearm shot. Oh! Clothesline from Mount Olympus! And that could be it. That could be it. 1, 2, 3. Oh! 2.999. We thought we had it. We thought we had it. We thought we had it. Psebastian thought he had put Buck away from the clothesline for Mount Olympus, and that headbutt again. Side slam. We got a pinfall, rope break. Another rope break causing the match to probably would have been over. But a clothesline for Mount Olympus. And that could be it. I said it before, but I said it again. The only man to get up from the clothesline for Mount Olympus twice is Joe West. And it will continue to be Joe West as Psebastian picks up the victory. Psebastian getting the victory here. But what's this? He was looking to get out of the ring, and he just proceeds to stomp Buck Nasty. The ref's trying to get it to stop. Psebastian just proceeded to stomp him. My goodness. What the hell was that? What a return for the Vibe God. Such a disrespectful way. But speaking of disrespectful, it is time for our main event of the evening. As the Timb God, J Omega, answered the call to the challenge to Golden Joe West. Here in our main event, these two haven't met in the ring against each other since the wild match they had in the SCW World Title Tournament many months ago, as Joe West picked up the shocking victory, beating a then undefeated J Omega. Will J Omega be able to get his win back against Joe West here, or will Joe West shows that there's a new tough guy here in SCW? Let's head down to the ring. As you see, what the hell? The lights are off. And what the hell is this? Our champ was taking out by it. What the hell is this? And here we go. What? Kevin Youngblood is in the ring, just fighting. These two hate each other. The absolute hate that these men have towards another. And what the hell is this? That looks like there won't be a match. What the hell? As Youngblood attacked Joe West from nowhere to get his hands on J Omega, and he may have bitten off more than he could chew, as J Omega came out and attacked him last week, and Youngblood put J Omega away. But Youngblood taking J Omega off of his feet. These two hate each other. This is a deep-rooted hate even before the Nightmare Connection brought their way into SCW. As you see Youngblood attacking J Omega here, and J Omega is out on Dream Street. But it looks like he woke up from said dream only to get a German suplex to Kevin Youngblood. What is going on? Yo! And Youngblood reverses whatever J Omega had. Youngblood said Youngblood said he had something in store for SCW and J Omega. As you see J Omega down on his luck. What is going on here at SCW? That I don't understand what just happened. But my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to take a quick commercial break and we will be right back. Thank you. Stay tuned. Hold on. ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. We are back from commercial break, and wild happenings here as we have now made this a 2-on-2 tag match as J Omega teams up with Joe West to take on Kevin Youngblood and Alex Perez of the Nightmare Connection. Joe West gets up and comes down to the aid of J Omega, but coming over the barricade was Alex Perez lurking to take out Joe West, and this is how this match started. Ian Jacobs came down to the ring and straight up said, no, screw this. We have a tag match here, as this is not how our main event of the evening is going to go down here on Saturday Showdown, as we already see Alex Perez busted open. You would think he was John Moxley the many times we've seen this man bleed. But thank you all for still tuning in. Thank you all for staying after commercial break. As you see, J Omega just tossing Alex Perez aside. And both men try for a springboard and miss completely. Perez has got to make that tag. And Perez gets out of whatever J Omega had planned. And you see, it's crazy. This was just happening, and we just to have this tag match start up for you guys. As you see both these men, what vicious strikes from Alex Perez. Alex Perez still rocking that face paint that he had from the tag team tournament. And here we go. There's Kevin Youngblood stalking his opponent, J Omega. Like I said, these two have a history together, and albeit it has been a little one-sided as of late, if you remember, and you have to be a long-time watcher, and here we go with the headlock on the outside. These two outside. If you've been an SCW faithful for a long time, you remember the history between these two. And Joe West comes over to break it up. Ref's count is up to 3. J Omega throwing Kevin Youngblood into the turnbuckle. And here we go. Here's a competition that we haven't seen in a long time. As Kevin Youngblood faces off Joe West. And for those who don't know, Kevin actually has a winning record against Joe West in SCW. Again, but the history faithful, as the history shows, the SCW faithful, the blood feud between Kevin Youngblood and J Omega goes back many moons. As before the Nightmare Connection got started and anything started happening, when Kevin Youngblood was our champion, way back in the day, WDW days, Joe West puts it on Kevin Youngblood here with these quick strikes. Kevin Youngblood, obviously respectable, but always said he respected J Omega's wrestling ability. We got a tag here, and we got another tag. As Alex Perez gets tagged in by Kevin Youngblood, and J Omega gets tagged in by Joe West, and both these men go at it. But again, that blood feud goes back as far when Kevin Youngblood was our champion. And he took it on J Omega and defeated J Omega. He said he respected J Omega and his wrestling ability, but he's never liked him as a person. But J Omega's never given a damn about what Kevin Youngblood thinks or cares about his respect. These two have gone at it, and since then, Kevin has gone all through his way to do underhanded tactics to J Omega, keeping him down. Speaking of down, we get a knee strike from Alex Perez as he tags in Kevin Youngblood. There's the chops from Kevin. But again, for those who stayed with us, this is your main event of the evening as we see the Nightmare Connection, the team of Kevin Youngblood, who getting spiked with the Catalina wine mixer from Joe West. The team of Nightmare Connection of Kevin Youngblood and Alex Perez taking on the team of Joe West and J Omega. We had a pinfall here. Goes for the pinfall. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Kick out at 2 from Kevin Youngblood. And we might see, no! White Trash Bash. White Trash Bash delivered from Joe West to Kevin Youngblood, and it might be out. He might be out. 1, 2, no, Alex Perez makes the save. White Trash Bash was delivered, but Alex Perez makes the save for his cult leader. And Joe doing what he can to keep Kevin down. But like I said, the history between Jay Omega and Kevin Youngblood goes deep. As Joe West tags in Jay, and Jay's going to look for some revenge here. As Jay just throws Kevin out of the ring. Jay with a splash and just misses. Oof. High-risk maneuvers for high-risk reasons, ladies and gents. Kevin looking to get away from that corner of Joe and Jay. What's this? Kevin going straight after Joe here. What the hell? Oh, my God. Apron suplex. Oh. And Kevin showing off his side of strength by repeating gut-wrench bombs. And Jay just stalking Kevin as he tosses Kevin aside. Won't be no finishing. The champ is out. And Jay Omega just throws Kevin Youngblood into the ring post. Sheesh. Rest count is up to 6 as Jay Omega gets back into the ring. Jay Omega trying to go for a strike there. Kevin blocks it. Kevin going for a maneuver here. Kevin snap suplex. And Joe West trying to reach for the tag. Oh! What a fisherman's buster. Fisherman suplex buster delivered by Kevin Youngblood. And Alex Perez looking to pick up the scraps that Kevin left. Jay Omega. Jay Omega's got to make a tag. Jay Omega's got to make a tag as Alex doing what he can to take Jay out. What's Alex got planned here? Joe going for an attack, trying to get Alex. Alex, oh my God! 630 senton. We hadn't seen that day since WGW. 1, 2. Alex Perez won the World Heavyweight Championship around that time with that maneuver. And Alex going back up to the top rope. Jay is out. It's like the end is nigh. Misses. Jay Omega throws Alex into the corner. Looks like what's Jay got planned here? Jay could be going for that coast to coast. Jay could be going for that coast to coast. Alex is trying to get out of the corner. Jay says his prayers, and Jay hits it. Coast to coast. Coast to coast. Way from the corner. Burrow to Burrow. We got a pinfall. 1, 2. Kevin makes the breakup. And Jay proceeds to put the boots to Alex Perez. The ref is trying to count Kevin out. Kevin gets back into his corner here. And Jay Omega gets Alex in the corner, but Alex ain't liking any of that. Alex throwing Jay Omega to the corner. Oh! Tries to go for that elbow, and we got a clothesline. Alex desperately needs to make a tag to Kevin. Kevin got his arm out, but Jay puts a stop to it. Jay throws Alex back to the corner. Alex scouts that, gets out of the way with an elbow to the face. Alex throwing Jay to the corner. We got a tag. What the hell is this? Oh my God! Shouts out to the ECW faithful. Kevin making Jay Omega bleed, and what's this? Third Eye Destroyer to Jay Omega. Third Eye Destroyer, and Kevin goes for the pinfall. 1, 2, 3, and your winners are the Nightmare Connection. Total elimination into the Third Eye Destroyer. from Kevin Youngblood. Oh my goodness. Third Eye Destroyer being delivered. And that was it.
Winners, the Triangle of Terror.
Kevin Youngblood and Alex Perez pick up the impromptu victory. Like the dogs they are. The Nightmare Connection is still on top. Even after not winning the tag team champions, they are being a force to reckon with here in SCW. But only time will tell. But ladies and gentlemen, speaking of time, our time is up. We will see you next week here on this Twitch stream next Saturday, 1 p.m. Eastern, 12 noon Central. Thank you all for tuning in. We love you here. Goodbye, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your day.